This is Norma. She's also from California.
Oh, thank you. My name's Norma Padilla Murakami. It was 45 years ago in Los Angeles when I was 16 and a virgin. I had a boyfriend, and at the time he took me on a date, which I thought was a seemingly innocent thing. That date turned into the biggest nightmare of all my life. He forced me to have sex. And I really did not expect my first sexual experience to be that way. It was awful. Soon after, I found out I was pregnant. The worst thing that I wanted to experience was being pregnant at 16. I was still in high school. I needed to finish high school. I found myself angry, sad, and desperate to do something. I can't be pregnant. I cried. I hated myself for this. I hated him for this. I could not keep it. I'm too young. I need to finish school. I don't want a baby right now. I had to do something about this. I was given an address to a clinic in Glendale, California to get an abortion. What I was told is that it was legal, safe, and easy. I began to convince myself it was okay to go through with it. I walked into this very cold, sterile clinic, expecting warmth in a doctor's office, right? Sitting there were 10 women and there were no eye contact with each other. But then reminded myself, I have to do this. I can't leave. I need to stay here. After that day, after the procedure, I walked out to never look back again. After that, I began to use abortion as a means of birth control. It was my way of keeping my family not discovering my birth control pills. So I used abortion as a means of birth control. It was clearly listed that way in every abortion clinic. Fast forward 25 years later, I started to experience depression, anxiety, migraine headaches, which lasted for weeks at a time. Backaches, ER visits for pain injections. I was miserable. I was in a very dark period of my life, not knowing why. Am I going crazy? I wanted it all to end. The pain and self-hatred was too much. I thought my husband and my kids would be better off without me. All I could do is think of wanting to die. I also felt no longer did I believe I was a Christian due to these dark thoughts. There was no hope for me. I just wanted to die. I heard a woman speak at a pro-life event, much like this. She shared her story like she was talking to me. I took information about the abortion recovery group. I took a step of faith, went to the confidential group that night. God healed me miraculously. And I no longer experience any of those symptoms, any of that pain I had in the past. I am healed, forgiven, and set free. I learned about the Silent No More campaign, which encourages you to stand out in the public square, such as this, and share your story. Forgiven and Silent No More has been a great tool for me and others. The promise I do have, though, with forgiveness from God, is that I will be seeing my children, Matthew, Mark, Luke, Heaven, Faith, and Hope. All 6 of my children in heaven soon. We will all meet and rejoice. Thank you. And for that, I will be silent no more.